Hello and welcome back to my channel. If the lighting is a bit weird, it's because the weather outside is absolutely terrible. So please forgive that. But today I'm here to do a review of The Legend of Podkin One Ear by Kieran Larwood. So I first saw this book on Bookslaura's channel, I think that's her name, and she thought it's a pretty good book. So I was interested in it anyway, and then I watched her review and thought, I'll pick it up and give it a go. So this tells the story of Podkin, Paz and Puck, who are three siblings. They're rabbits. And the interesting thing about this book is it was told from the perspective of a bard who comes to tell the Warrens and the Burrows and the inhabitants of them, comes to tell the rabbits stories, and I thought that was cool because basically we're reading from the perspective of the bard telling the rabbit children the legend of Podkin One Ear, which I thought was pretty cool. And yeah, so this story tells the story of Podkin One Ear and his siblings, and when they're younger, an enemy comes to invade called the Gorm, which are like giant killer rabbits that are fused with like iron and stuff, and they have this dark magic, and they're basically trying to kill them because so ages ago, the leaders of these Warrens, 12 of them were each given a sacred artifact that had magical abilities. And Podkin's father, I think it's his father or mother, had one of these artifacts called the Star Claw, which is like a dagger, or a sword, I'm not sure, but it has magical abilities. And basically the Gorm invade, and they all, for whatever reason, they want to get these artifacts back, and that's really the story. And this is like the survival of Podkin, Paz and Puck, and yeah, at the beginning of the book their parents are, well, we don't know if they're killed, but their parents are attacked, and their whole warren is attacked by the Gorm, and the Gorm leader Scramashank, and so the three siblings are told to flee, and they escape through a little door in the like wall of the parents' bedroom, and that goes into another little tunnel which leads all the way out of the warren, and then they escape, and it's their survival story essentially. And along the way they meet lots of different characters. They meet witches, they meet elves, they meet other rabbits that have other abilities, and other artifacts that the Gorm are after. And yeah, so like I said, it's their survival story, but it's also their story as siblings and the sibling connection. I thought it was okay. I think I gave it 3 or 4 stars on Goodreads, I actually can't remember. It was told really well, like the writing in it's really good, and it's kind of like, it's kind of written and reads as though it might be a children's classic, even though it was published not very long ago. So yeah, the writing's really good, it's really beautiful writing, and the story is good. But the story focuses, in my opinion, too much on the survival. You know, there's no like real proper action. Apart from when they're on their survival journey and they're trying to avoid the Gorm. Apart from then, that's really the only kind of, not interesting, but that's really the only kind of proper exciting part of the book, is when they're trying to avoid the Gorm seeing them. But yeah, I thought it was pretty good. I gave it 3 or 4. I still can't remember what I gave it on Goodreads. I should have looked at this. I should have looked at Goodreads before. But yeah, it was okay. It was just kind of, I don't know, it's difficult to describe, but like I said, I thought it was alright, and I would recommend it if you fancy reading it. Yeah, so that is my review of The Legend of Podkin One Ear by Kieran Larwood. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you wish, you may subscribe. And I will see you all again in another video very soon. Goodbye.